Alright, sorry guys, but um, this lighting and everything is so messed up, and so is my hair, and now I need to leave it in the front. But, I I think the best way to like heal from stuff is to talk to people about it. And as of right now, none of my friends are really answering their phone, and it's just really making me mad. So I was already on my computer, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna vlog about this because I'm gonna want to remember what I thought. So sorry if I keep touching my hair, but it's like my hair's a mess. I really need to go take a shower and like straighten this crap up. But and it's like rubbing on my neck and it's making me mad, but I'm having to deal with it. Um, so yeah, enough of the randomness. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna vlog about it because I've really been neglecting the vlog channel as of late. So I was like, you know what, I'll just put something like this up and see how it goes because I really don't care. So pretty much this entire video is just a rant about my love life and how sucky it really is. As of right now, I am completely 100% single. I'm not texting any guy. I'm not even texting any of my guy friends. That is how single I am right now. Yeah, 100% single. Not talking to anybody. Where I really want to start is watching the one person you've ever fallen in love with date someone else. Probably one of the hardest things I've ever been through. This kid, I've known him for 2 to 3 years now. I'm gonna give you the condensed version. He lives like 30 minutes away from me, so having a relationship is really hard, and we never really officially dated, if that makes sense. If that makes sense to say I'm in love with him, I never like officially put a title of dating on it because he lived far away. Not even far away. He really didn't live that far away. But anyway, so we talked almost like pretty much. We were practically dating, and had a falling out, and then just started talking like just as friends again because I'm the one that reached out because it's really like it is insane to me how like humans we can sit here and give everything to someone and completely fall in love with them, and then something happens and we hate them. And it's like, how can we go from that? Like, there's obviously something we like saw in that person, and all of a sudden all of that is just forgotten. It's so crazy. And so and every time we texted, like, all the feelings would come back. And I think that's when you were or are in love. And I think you can fall out of love, honestly. But, if every time you talk to them, literally all the feelings come back, and it's like nothing has ever happened, and you forgive them for everything. I think that's when you're in love, honestly. But, yeah, so that happened, and then we just completely stopped talking. Well, went on Facebook about a month or two ago, almost 2 months maybe, and saw that he was in a new relationship. Like, the feeling that gave me literally put me into depression. Like, it's really hard, and I know it sounds crazy because it's like, oh, you're 16, you don't know love, but it's like, love doesn't have an age, like, you can love somebody when you're 2 years old, like, it doesn't matter, love doesn't have an age, and it was just really hard. And like, I cried all that night, and I never cry over guys. I think I cried literally for 2 seconds over a guy once, and that was it. And I used to have to force myself to cry, but the only time I've ever cried and like legit cried was that time about legit cried about like a relationship thing was that time, because it was so hard. And like, it's not like I expected him to like wait for me forever or anything like that. And it's so selfish of me to be, because I'm not mad at him. It's just like the lack of decency. Like, he knows like we're friends on Facebook, and he knows I'm gonna see that. Like, he knows I'm gonna see that, and the lack of decency. Like, honestly, delete me as a friend if you're gonna put something like that up. Like, seriously, that is the most selfish thing. Like, ooh, I can't even like describe how mad I was at him. But then I understood like you know what, like, I can't like I understood like there was nothing you could do. Like, he's not gonna wait for me forever, and just all that kind of stuff. And I think that's what I cried about the most, and that was hard. It was so funny because then, like, this month is the last kid that I ever talked to during the summer. He started dating this girl, and it literally didn't affect me at all. Like, I went on Twitter, and, like, he said something about them dating or whatever, and I literally just looked at it and kept scrolling. And I was like, oh my, like, that, and, like, that's when, and that made me, like, hurt towards the whole other guy situation even more, because it's like, you know, that's when you know, like, you had something real. Like, the thing I had with the other kid wasn't real at all. Like, I didn't give two craps if he was dating another girl, which I should have, but I didn't. And with him, like, I literally started crying, and I think that's when you know that, like, there was something real there, and someone, and a normal person would be like, oh, fight for it, but it's like, you know, we're 16, and, like, you can't really fight for anything. But, you know, that was really tough, and that was, like, my first, like, having to deal with someone moving on and, like, really being hurt from it. And this other kid that I talked to before the last kid has a girlfriend. They've been dating for, like, 7 months or something, and it freaking pisses me off about him because he's always trying to make me jealous, and it's so obvious. Because, like, literally one time they were in a fight, and I was walking with my friend behind them, and she was, like, new to our school, so she didn't really know about the whole situation. But, yeah, they were in a fight. Like, literally, like, everyone in the world could have told that they were in a fight. He looks back and sees me. All of a sudden, he is all over her, holding her hand and all this stuff. I'm like, really? Like, I don't want what you have. Like, dude, stop. So I really know how to pick the douchebags. We can say that. But, you know, there's, like, 2 other kids that I like at my school at the moment, but I don't really see it going anywhere, especially because I have classes with them. It's so hard to be in a relationship with a person you have, like, a class with, and it makes it awkward. So I don't think I'm going to go down that route. But, yeah. Pretty much I could say that my love life sucks as of right now. And, you know what, honestly, I think I really learned my lesson, because I'm going to be, like, 100% honest with you guys. I am the one that messed, except for maybe in the last guy I talked to that just got in the relationship, or oh my god, my hair. Relationship, I pretty much messed it up every single time. Like, I am gifted at messing things up so bad, taking, like, the littlest thing, like, you didn't text me back, and turning it into World War III. Like, I'm so good at that. And, like, the past couple times, I've been like, yeah, I'm gonna work on it, yeah, I'm gonna work, but I've literally worked on it, and I've seen what it can do and what it can cost me to be that way. So I've definitely learned my lesson, and I think I'm honestly, like, really ready to, like, just meet someone new. And, like, you know, now that I don't have the thing with the only guy I've ever loved or whatever, I don't want to say names, but, you know, now that that's over, I think I can really, like, give myself 100% to whoever, like, I start talking or dating next. So I think I'm really ready, and I've really grown up. And honestly, this past year has been a year of just complete craziness, you know, like, got my license, got in my first car wreck the other day, which I'm not a bad driver, it's a long story, but I did get in a little bit of a car wreck, but neither of the cars were hurt, so it's fine. You know, I rode in a cop car. I wasn't in trouble, but I rode in a cop car, and just all of these, like, monumental things have happened. You know, went out of the country for the first time on a cruise. I went on my first cruise, you know, to the Bahamas, and just, like, all these, like, amazing things that I should really be cherishing. And I did a lot of growing up. Like, I look at some of my old videos and, like, on here, and I'm like, oh my god, like, who is that? You know, like, I feel like I look so immature, but I've definitely grown up a lot and been through a lot in the past year, and I'm definitely ready to move on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really weird just life vlog, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!